All right, everybody, we have decided to spew some gems from our paid account here. We're going to play a Sealed War of the Spark event. Sealed is generally a gem killer on Arena, but Sealed can be fun. And on the paid account, we're willing to pay whatever it takes to have the fun we want to have. And if you go to Card Kingdom, good news, you get to have the fun you want to have without paying just insane amounts. You get to pay great prices for great service, fast service, and the selection. Oh my, the selection. Anything you need for your tabletop Magic experience, Card Kingdom has you covered. And I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to stress this. Ooh, if you are a Card Kingdom shopper and you want to support me, if you go shop from the affiliate link on my panels down below, it is a direct connection between Going Optimal and purchases at Card Kingdom, which is like one of the best things that could happen for the health of my ongoing relationship with Card Kingdom and the health of the stream. So if you find yourself ready to make a purchase at Card Kingdom, please remember my affiliate link and maybe purchase through that and really help out this stream. Thank you so much, though, Card Kingdom, for your support. It means a lot to me. Thanks. All right, I'm going to go into deck building view. Oops. I'm going to give you free memes in deck building view, apparently. Did Wizards ever explain why 3 of the 5 cards they give you for building pre-Eldraine are black? Seems a bit heavy. No, I don't know. That is unusual. You'd think they'd give one of each color. Yep, lazy developer. We're just starting here. All right, let's see what we get in War Sealed. Princely format, so we want some good rares. No mythics, 0 mythics, 0 planeswalkers out of the rare slot. So we're going to have a lot of uncommon planeswalkers to choose from in this one. But widespread brutality is great. Enter the God Eternals is great. And the other stuff is whatever. Basically not playable, basically not playable. We'll probably run it if we have decent mana. And maybe this is more playable in Sealed, but certainly not exciting to me. Anyway, let's see what Grixis has in store. And here's how I like to approach Sealed in Arena. We got to start at looking at the rares. So now let's look at our uncommons. Actually, I want to look at our gold. Let's look at our gold stuff. See where our multicolored power might be. So with Tyrant Scorn and Gleaming Overseer and the Enter and the Kaya, I'm thinking we're almost snap black blue. We even play Saheeli if we wanted to, depending on it. So and maybe splash a Guard Mage, depending on what we have there. But black blue certainly seems like a strong place to start. Now we're going to go back in and look at uncommons in general. And we see Skylord is great. We'd play this Bonds probably if we get enough support for that. Bleeding Edge is good. Looks like maybe we'll look around for a possible splash, but right now I'm just looking to go hard into blue-black and see what happens. Now I haven't looked at fixing. We can look at our lands and take it off of uncommon. Can you... I don't know if we got any land fixing, but we'll look. No. I can't remember what land fixing there is in this set anyway. All right, now we're going to go look at commons by color. Nothing pulling us back into white. Great, 2 Aven Eternals, 2 playable Contentious Plans, a Spellkeeper Weird. This is all basically playable except for Crushed Descent, Naga Eternal. I don't love the stealth missions, but everything else here is fine. So the blue is holding up its end of the bargain. And double Reaver, Cruelty, double Herald, maybe some number of these Sorin's Thirst are fine, but basically, blue-black looks like it's where we're going to live. Do we want anything else? We've got a Jaya's Greeting we could splash, a Spellgorger Weird we could splash. Haven't seen any tools for splashing yet, but, you know, maybe. Grazer doesn't count. Band Together, nice, but green looks out. And Iron Bully and Silverwing. So we have no tools for splashing. We're not going to splash. We're going to try and make a straight-up blue-black deck here. What's better in terms of value, sealed or best of 3 draft? Best of 3 draft, definitely. Almost no matter how you slice it. If you look at the spreadsheet, there are some EV tools on my spreadsheet, and almost no matter your win percentage, and almost no matter whether your goal is event per dollar or games per dollar, you're going to get more value for limited out of best of 3 draft. Sealed is a trap that we step into on purpose from this account because it's not unfun. It's just a trap. It's just a gem trap. Maybe we're aiding. Let's see what else we end up with here. I'm going to put all these in right now. Even this. I think we want Charity Extraction, but we do want this, this, and maybe that. All right, this is like all of our playables in so let's take a look at this. Why is there green? Must have misclicked somewhere along the line. So we have 27. This would be a cut 4. Yeah, sealed is what they use at the beginning because we're all desperate to try out the new set. So they offer the thing, what do you know, with the highest markup as the new set is out for us. All right. I haven't taken a bio break and my drink is empty. Looks like we only have 12 creatures. Probably need to cut some non-creatures here. So you take a look at what we've got. We could still cut creatures if we need to, but how are we going to build this? You let me know and I'll come right back. Crow, then at what price would sealed be competitive value in your opinion? Well, when it produced the same gems per game value that that draft does. Because that's what I'm about. How many games of Magic do I get for my gems? All right, what are people thinking here? You want to cut all of them? I put them in because they are technically removal, but we also don't have exactly an amazing situation here. I don't think I like Unlikely Aid. So Healy's probably got to go. All she's doing is creating some, well, we can create some servos and then copy them. I mean, that's what she's doing, right? So we got, I mean, let's see. Some stuff we don't particularly love here include Silverwing, Aid, Saheeli, to an extent, Iron Bully, and even No Escape. Although what's also Bond? 2 instant and or sorcery cards. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8. Okay, that's enough. What do you want over the Iron Bully, Steve? Any changes? I mean, we could just go with this. But right now we have them in both. So I'm saying, Steve, what do you want back in? Right now we're running Bully and Silverwing and Saheeli and Aid the Fallen. If you don't like this build, what are we bringing in? Stealth Mission? I'm hearing him out. Yeah, we could bring in one Thirst. I don't think there's anything wrong with one Thirst. Yeah. So here's 24. Naga is indeed a body. Is that what we're in this for? We, you know, is Naga a better body than Iron Bully? You like one stealth mission? I guess we're going to see a lot of Planeswalkers and Sealed. That's reasonable. I don't like Extractor. I don't think it's ever going to be what we want. Now I'm just wondering, like, we put these two back in for consideration. keep in mind if we take out creatures, we're down to 11 besides spare army tokens and maybe Saheeli tokens. So we're pretty low on creatures. So I'm not super keen on cutting the, in fact, I just accidentally cut, but cutting the Silverwing. So I'm going to cut the Thirst. I want to keep the mission, I think. I do like the idea of the mission. And if I were to cut... cut Saheeli. I don't know really what we're doing with Saheeli exactly. Trying to make copies of what exactly? I'm going to cut Saheeli. I think call this the deck. Yeah, I don't like counting on Saheeli to get us anywhere here. We're going to fly over with a massive amass token. That's the plan. What up? Wrong land in? What? Oh, thank you. I didn't know what you mean. I thought you meant, honestly, I thought you were making a case for a different artist. You know what I'm saying? I thought you were saying wrong land. You want Rebecca Guay, obviously. All right, so we like this. We'll call this, I'm going to call it Sated over Quenched. It's gay. I thought, okay, I'm all in for pronouncing people's names correctly. So if it's Rebecca Gay, I will stop pronouncing the U. No, I'm not going to lean 9-7. We have enough to do with each early that I'm not going to do it. Well, I hoped we'd be playing out the rest of that event today, but it ended quickly on us. That's a good point. Aid the Fallen, not amazing with just the one Planeswalker, but what are we playing over it? Kaya's so good, I'm going to try it, and maybe we have to accept that this sometimes becomes a 1-for-1, but you're right. This is a little bit of a sketchy include. It's a reasonable call out, Gross. I'm gonna play it as is, but that's a very reasonable observation. Yes. Yeah, Aid the Fallen isn't amazing, but Spellkeeper Weird combos with it, and if we happen to get Weird, Kaya, and Aid, then we're in great shape. But we can destroy whatever they play, but we have to decide if we want to. And I'm going to say with a Spellkeeper Weird, we don't want to. Sure. We're going to make him have it. I mean, obviously they have something here, but we have Tyrant Scorn, so we're going to trade Weird for a trick, and if it's a trick that puts a bunch of stuff on the links, it's okay. We get to Scorn it anyway. Although, let's play the Silverwing. Let's see what they got coming, and maybe Silverwing just holds off both of these creatures. Or Screecher, okay? What almost gave you a heart attack? Yeah, we had a mediocre draft to start the day, and now we have a mediocre sealed. I don't know, some people in chat seem to like this one. I didn't par it, but I don't think this is an exceptional deck either. Pretty light on raw power for opening 6 packs. All right, well, Silverwing's holding off the team. They cannot War Screech yet, so I'm going to hang back on D. One thing we can do here is pass. We get to keep no escape up. And if they... I don't want to use the stealth mission yet. I want to get a Planeswalker with it. I'm treating this as a destroy target Planeswalker card. And if they play a land and attack with everything, we can block, force them to use their entire turn. Ooh, or check me on this one. Let me run this by you. No escape the Ugin. That's another thing we could do. I think I'm going to go with that play. Do we want that? It does nothing yet, so let's bottom the Contentious Plan. It's an argument for scorning the Screecher, since it's the only thing currently that will eventually enable these to attack through here, but we're going to play a Dam Breaker that stops the ground anyway. I'm going to save that. Thank you. Bits for countering the Ugin. Now we'll go shields down on Tyrant Scorn, play the Dam Breaker for little value, but not no value. Well, I mean, no value besides being a 5/6, which is pretty decent. I don't know what that gets us exactly. Wow, so now they're threatening the War Screecher pump. If we block with a Dam Breaker... What are they doing? They've already shown one pump, so it could just be more pump. Yeah, it's a little weird. I'm just going to take it. We'll do some blocking when we have Scorn available to respond with. Yeah, Divine Arrow is a great call. I like that one, Ferengi. Could just be second Giant Growth, but 4 damage to blocker also gets the job done there. They would have had to have just drawn it. What is the value of holding lands? What are we doing here? All right, did I take a screenshot? Maybe I didn't take a screen. I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't paste it in. If not, oh yeah, I just hadn't pasted it in. Okay, so I'm just looking to see. There's no looting really. All right, I'm gonna keep playing land. Somebody's here. Rocket does not like deliveries. We could have moved all in on a giant flyer or whatever, yeah. Well, now we're going to have to try and keep them down below 4 crew level. Maybe that means we have to take out something else. We destroy that. They have no counters yet. Time to just start getting scary big on them, but we do need to cut out their ability to crew that. So I'm going to take out the Martyr or the Lynx. Obviously the Lynx seems a little bit better, but if they end up with some counters, we may wish that the Martyr is dead. No, we don't really have artifact removal. So I kind of like killing the Martyr before it does anything super scary on the proliferate front. Now we can do both of these. And I will go ahead and stealth mission now because we're kind of racing the Parhelion being... Oh, it's a 5/5. Stealth mission... If we get some proliferate eventually, we can even make the Silverwing be able to manage a Parhelion. But if the Parhelion attacks, we're kind of dead. Is the problem. So we're going to move in, try to kill him before that happens. They've only got one card. If it's a land, maybe they draw a land, but if they play a 4th power here, we're kind of done for. I don't know how we beat it. Yeah, I don't know how we win now. Parhelian's a game winner when you get there. We can just start to do some blocking with the Silverwing, but unless we can block and kill the Parhelion, they just get to make more and more. Maybe if we had done the Silverwing contentious plan play, we would be okay here. I mean, at the time, I wasn't making decisions around the presence of Parhelion in the deck. Now we've got to go for this. Might be good enough. Let's see what we can do here. They've got 1, 2, 3 blockers. We've got 4 attackers. And we get to put Stealth Mission and Tyrant Scorn back in our hand. We can't cast both, but we can Scorn. How do we do this? Yeah, if we had the extra mana right now, we could really just win the game here, I think. But I'm trying to figure out how to win it in the face of Oppo. Let's see. We Stealth Mission, 2 counters. This gets 7 in. And then block, block, block on the others. Oh, this can't be blocked. So that would get 8 in. Ah, so close. We get 8. We can get 8 this turn, but not 9. We could stealth on something like the zombie army. Makes it have 3 power, and they have to put 2 blockers on it to block it. That's true. Maybe we just, but all right. Trouble is these have vigilance. We're gonna stay back. Yeah, maybe now we're just dying, but we have. They know like we're. Yeah, I think we just didn't have win. We just didn't have a win. I couldn't find a line to a win. Like there was no line that I could find there that gave us a win on that attack, and so. Now they get to attack with so many flyers, we can't really do anything about it. All right. I don't know. I don't even know if Ben Stark finds a way there. Like, I just didn't see a line. Maybe one existed, but I couldn't find it. What does that do, Firewolf? Ha-ha! You will have that Parhelion back in your hand as we die. Man, I thought we were better at every step of the game there than Oppo until they dropped a Parhelion. Then it got tough. I would have been pretty cool with Parhelion rotting in hand in that game. That would have been alright with me. Best of one sealed is correct, Resonator. All sealed is best of one, so I didn't even call that out in my info down below. Going with the Overseer here, rather than leave up No Escape or play Iron Bully. What is this about? There's no Blade Brand in the format. Is there any cantrip that wrecks us? If there's no cantrip that wrecks us, I kind of want to block and say if you want to trade a spell for the Overseer, that's fine. I'm going to do it. Sure, maybe he's Vraska's finishing. That's fine. Like, trading for a Jaya's Greeting is fine. But yeah, the Vraska's Finisher is a reason to really consider that play. Good call. A little out of practice on war. Well, Bully's all we got, unless we want to keep up No Escape, which is actually fine. I'm going to keep up No Escape here and Cruelty rather than play out a Bully. Be a little more controlling. Give me something to counter. That's pretty weak to counter. But I don't want to not play a spell this turn. At least we get to scry. Yeah, we'll keep that. I'm going to Bully onto itself now. I don't see any other reason to wait. At least it holds off the Initiate and the Spellkeeper. Plus, a creature ahead of Kaya of any kind just helps us keep Kaya alive. We do have 2 spell over Kaya here if we want. It's actually not a bad one. Although, right now they have activation on Spellkeeper, and I wouldn't mind waiting until that was done. We can put this out, though. If we Kaya, what are we doing? Kaya, we get rid of Taskmaster and then keep our 2 creatures back. It's an exile. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play Kaya here and exile the Taskmaster, and I think we have the defense to keep her alive. Bleeding Edge at least makes us a nice army. But yeah, it doesn't kill anything really except an Initiate, so not a great 2-spell.
You bet I'm the best ghost hunter in the business.
The best. I wish you just said Ghostbuster. I'm the best Ghostbuster in the business. We will certainly throw armies in front of anything to keep Kaya alive, but Oppo is rolling over her, so maybe we're not gonna have a live Kaya. Maybe they're just reading her, though. Who knows? Seven mana allows us to edge or cruelty and herald. I'm going to play that out. But I almost like just herald and pass here. Maybe herald and bully. Yeah, I'll attack with a bully. It doesn't really matter how we order. Well, no, because we're going to use cruelty to... Now they get back their Jaya's greeting, I suppose, but kind of forces them to do a bunch of stuff here. And the bully lives. Trouble is, it's kind of like a 0 for 1 since we're losing our cruelty and they're getting back a Jaya's greeting. So it's 2 for 1ing ourselves in a sense, or what rather, yeah. We lose an Obnix and they get a card back, and that's fine too. I knew they might do that, but just looking to herald and then. Do you want to exile here? I don't think we do. I think we want to save Kaya for their next creature. Oh.
Time to set something on fire.
Reasonable follow. Kaya now going to dip below creature killing levels. We have some proliferate in the deck that can get her back up. But we've also got a Jaya to deal with now.
You must feel pretty smart right now.
That's kind of the worst draw. Kind of just the worst draw. Although I think what happens here, we can attack with everything at Jaya, and they either chump Herald and Jaya goes to 2. We could Bleeding Edge and then attack. Let's Bleeding Edge and then do it. I was just worried, like, okay, so we're gonna, Kaya's gonna go down to 1, which makes it extra hard to get her back up to creature removal levels, but I still like this play. I think we just want to get rid of Kaya here.
You were quite the adversary.
And I'm going to go to a full control bluff. It's not going to do anything. They're going to attack Kaya. Forget it. It doesn't matter. It's not like it's going to stop them from attacking. Jaya Kaya in the alliteration wars of Ravnica. Sorry, Kaya's on 2. Here I can go to maybe this view for right now, since we have a Planeswalker in. Alright. Kaya just dead. Oh no, they don't want to Shriek Dive. I would have just Shriek Dove right into Kaya myself, but okay. Land, not going to get it done. I guess we're attacking. I mean, they got lucky. It turns out we didn't have anything for the diver, but I don't... Yeah, it's pretty risky. Let me punish him one time, please. Contentious plan off the top. Sending Herald, they don't seem to be interested in attacking Kaya anyway.
Begin! Magnificent!
Well, sure looked at our rares and said, huh, no mythics, no planeswalkers, don't love it. And yeah, we're fighting against princes with our pauper stuff, and it's not going well. I was going to stop if we won, but heck, now we're one loss from finishing the event, so might as well try. I'll play at least one more. If we win here, though, I'm going to stop. I've got some shipments to make today, and life to catch up on. Life is speeding along here. Man. All right. Looks all right. Looks great. How will it fail us? Well, Oppo is mulliganing. Advantage meter is heavily in our favor, and we haven't really played a land yet, but we get Reaver into Contentious Plan even if none of our draws go well from here. And that should help us make it to 3. All right, really want to land off the top for that Aven Eternal. That would be amazing. Swamp would be great to set us up for a possible Bleeding Edge. No luck. We are going to go Contentious Plan, look for a card, and at least get a counter on the old army token. Look for land, I mean. No land, but we're close, one closer to it. Hey, Jason. We've had some so-so decks today. They're proving that now, although this looks good. Maybe I should... that was a mistake, actually. I'm going to wait. I don't want to trade the army. I want to make the army big. For some reason, I was thinking we won combat as a 3-3. But what we could have done there is attack with a 2-2, see if they want to trade, and then start another army going. But missed that play. Need another swamp to turn on the bleeding edge, but we do have another Eternal or Silver Wing. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead with the Eternal over the Silver Wing. Let's make the army a 4-4. I don't think they're going to block a 4-4. If they do, we'll trade our 4-4 for the Drake. If they do something to make the Thunder Drake a 3-4, we'll try and come back with Enter the God Eternals when we find our 5th land. Let's see if they 2-spell here. They might not attack anyway if they do. Uh-huh. Oppo knows what the bottom 3 cards of their library are. Alright, they did 2-spell. They got our big army, but we'll start making another one. Right quick here. And do we want to make that trade? I'm going to say no. Let's leave our flyers. Find a land. Alright, no land. I'm going to leave the no escape up, though. Over the Silver Wing, that is. Yeah, I'm still going to no-block this. Well, this should not be a concern in a few turns if it goes our way at all. So I'm paying some life to keep an Aven Eternal alive. Oof, nothing we can no escape there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the no escape and the Aid the Fallen. It's either that or the Bleeding Edge. And right now, Aid the Fallen doesn't do too much. So let's just cut those two. Woof, not what we needed. All right, well, I'm going to play the Silver Wing. They're drawing a swamp. Now that we have a Silver Wing to continue the double block threat, I will trade an Aven Eternal for a Naga Eternal at this point. Eternal for Eternal is alright. It's taking a little longer to find our 5th land than I was anticipating. Now we need a bunch of swamps if we're going to get Kaya. No, that is my next play. Ugh. Alright, well, I guess I get to complete an event today. Unbelievable. Okay. Getting back into it here. Let's see, do we have any graveyard stuff, or are we milling them? We've already milled... I guess we have our, I'll self-mill. This was my reasoning for self-mill, that if we drew Spellkeeper Weird, having extra stock in the graveyard would be nice. No, it wasn't our only graveyard stuff, as I showed you. That's why I did it. Even 1 is reason enough if you don't think you're going to lose by decking. Bond. Yep, Bond is another one. Forgot about that. Alright, how about a swamp off the top and we take out this army token? No luck for us on that front. Trying to make a desperate looking all attack so that they would make exactly this block, so that we can then bleeding edge it and at least bring that army token down to earth. Except I let auto tap get me, I guess. No, we didn't have it either way. Only had 2 black. So I don't know what I was thinking there. I just, in my head, we had all the mana we needed. Yeah, you can call it a pun, I suppose. It doesn't do much, though. Well, now we gotta try again. Oh, I'm a little dejected, sure, but nothing punt heavy. I feel like we've done the best we can with the cards and packs dealt today, right? Gotta keep it framed around my personal ongoing improvement at Magic, and I feel we've played reasonably tight. We justified all of our picks, and the games have been what they are. Kaya being a big tease this game was not great for us either. Well, okay, there you go. I do like to finish up events before I quit streaming, so we did it. Totally did what we wanted to. Finished up the event. This is on the heels, by the way, of I played twice this weekend off stream on the paid account. And here, I'll show you the decks. It's been rough. You go to left monitor for a minute. Hello, here we are on left monitor. I want to show you my disaster decks from the weekend. Let's see. Looks like I restarted, so they're going to be in here somewhere. This deck this here beauty, this went 0-3, straight up 0-3. Best of 1. The Metathetic Vapors weren't great in best of 1, to be honest. But this had better tools than 0-3, yeah? Wouldn't you say? So I followed it up, and I played this one. Wasn't sure about this spitter. There were some alternatives. This one was like I kept 2 spitters out. I think I made changes here and played another Skelly over the spitter. But again, I look at this deck and think, yeah, this looks good. I like this. I can work with this. 1-3. This was 1-3. We won 1 game with this deck. 1-3. Oh, yeah. So it went 0-3, 1-3 over the weekend, and then today thought I was getting back on the trail. We got 4 wins in a row, but then we lost 6 games in a row. So closing out the stream today with a 6-game losing streak. Just to show you that happens to everybody. And again, I feel like we played great. You know, we go back through those. I think I lost to great decks in some cases and variants in others, but it was just like, felt like I drafted well and played well, and it did not work out. And sometimes that's just how it goes. It's how it went today after the first 4 games anyway. Open up these packs and start looking at who we might think about raiding today. Day 9, Noxious, Newmont, Huey, Cuneo, Amazonian. Who do you want me to raid? It's funny, this account is way down on M20 because we've been doing so well on it on the free-to-play. We don't play much M20 on the paid account. Couple for Cuneo, couple for Newmont. I actually have not waved at Kenji in a while. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm gonna raid Kenji. Thank you for your suggestions. Fun day. Not tilted at all. Played the best Magic we could, and it only worked out for 4 of the games, but I don't know. We did what we could. That was brutal on the 2,000 entry fee. Sealed, though. That's why sealed is so devastating. 2,000 gems. Here's a little kickback. Get out of here, kid. All right. Thanks for hanging. See you tomorrow. Hope so. Take care. Say hi to Kenji for me.